Do your hobbies make you bleed? More importantly, do your hobbies pay? Today I want to talk about how to pick your projects, how to pick your hobbies, and how to get them to pay off. That's coming up on today's video. Stick around. Hey, welcome back to the VIP Financial Education YouTube channel, where we help you go further, faster financially while remaining safe in the process. All right, guys, so I'm sitting in kind of a funky space, huh? This happens to be a brand new studio that I intend to film in often. And I want to kind of go into that because there's two pieces to this video that I want to cover. Number one, how are you picking your hobbies? How are you spending your free time? How do you identify projects? And how can you go about really focusing on those paying off, even if they cause a little blood here and there? So here I am, I'm actually hidden away, right? Look at this. Look at this great little space. We've got a wood burning fire here. Got a lot of tools because I'm right in the middle of this project, and that's really what inspired this video. Got the dartboard, of course, because, hey, if it's gonna be a man cave, let's do it right. And would you believe that just a few short weeks ago, this space was completely unusable. It was a horse stall for the previous homeowner's horse that had free reign over all of our land out here. Now, the horse could walk up and freely come in and out of this stall. This opening is what I'm working on right now, and building my first set of barn doors, which is quite an interesting project. Now, I have these buddies in town, okay? This is a small 3,000 person mountain town here in Colorado. It is our favorite place in the world. And I've come across some individuals that have become friends, and unfortunately, probably 5 have recently lost their job. Now, this was because of the pandemic, so when I say recently, I mean 3-4 months ago, they were let go in the service industry. Since then, on a daily basis, they will go to the local private golf course where they spend $500 per year for a membership, and for $2 a day can show up and play as many holes as they want to. And they'll knock 18 to 36 holes every single day. Now I try and figure out, what is the intrinsic value of that? What is the residual takeaway? Obviously, in many cases, they're drinking. Perhaps if they're smart enough not to get a cart, they're walking, and there's maybe a health component to it. And I think it kind of washes itself out. Either way, there's no long-lasting effect from this. And while my first impression is, hey, that sounds like a lot of fun, and they're relatively convincing as far as me getting a membership and joining them, I just can't bring myself to do it because the projects I choose have to pay off. They have to pay off. So I've been spending my time instead getting all of this kind of stuff prepared. We recently remodeled our entire fifth wheel, okay? We just purchased this. It's pretty new. It's a 2019. It was used. For that price, we got it for about half the cost, but we've spent considerable time, I'm talking hundreds and hundreds of hours, doing things like building these doors, okay? And while I'm doing it myself, and while this entire project, including the home behind me that has is on the other side of the shed, you can see we have total privacy back here when we are here. We have total mobility, so we can pick up and leave anytime the property over behind the shed here gets rented. And I've featured this property many times. Go back and check out some of the videos on how I live and travel for free. But this property right here is a short-term rental that I own. It's the only short-term rental that I have so far, and I'll be adding to that. But that property last month brought in $10,000. This month brought in almost $10,000. Principal, interest, taxes, insurance, the maintenance, the cost of any management, which we do on our own, and the amenities, meaning shampoo, conditioner, body wash, paper towels, the toilet paper, for that property, whether we're there or guests are there, is all covered for less than $3,500. That includes utilities too. So gas and electric, as well as Wi-Fi, not just up there, but back here also, is all under $3,500. So if we leave with $6,500 in profit, not to mention that includes the principal reduction on the debt servicing, we're doing pretty well. It's almost $7,200 a month in cash flow from this arrangement. But I felt like I was still being challenged on getting you guys the content that you need. I have so many really good videos that I need to get to you, and I just haven't had the environmental space to get them knocked out. And this was intended to be a studio. And you can see I'm already feeling motivated to sit here and cut this video for you and show you what's been going on. And I want that trend to continue. So part of selecting this project and turning a horse stall into a livable space, it's really because the livable space can be used for things that will serve me for a very long time. Getting into RVing, getting a fifth wheel, turning our property into a short-term rental, yeah, it's a lot of work. But it ultimately boils down to the cash flow being really pretty extraordinary. It gives me complete freedom in life and financially and in safety. And so, guys, it's all about living free, okay? Now, the second part was, how do I get that to happen every time? Well, it's because I bring in help, folks. I am cursed with DIY DNA. DIY DNA means that you would rather try and figure things out on your own. You'd rather just do it yourself. I have that same urge, that instinct, and it seldom pays off. When I ask for help, okay, just like these doors here, they're not perfect, okay? But without the help I've gotten, it wouldn't even be this good. I probably wouldn't even have these things mounted. I come up with clever little ideas like these little footrests, right? So that when this Dutch door is open here, can have a whole kind of bar top area and you can kind of throw your foot up, I like that kind of stuff. That's what I'm good at. But I've never built anything out of wood. So I need help. If you've never paid off all your debt, you might need help. If you've never paid a home off free and clear, you might need help. If you've never retired, you might need help. These are things that you shouldn't be afraid to ask for help from. And with this entire setup, if it weren't for the mentoring and coaching I got from Robert over at Brix Fitness, who is my best friend, he's an amazing YouTuber here on the platform. Go check out his channel if you want any health tips. The guy has changed my life in so many different ways, and hopefully I've done the same for him. But we coach each other, and we do so on a weekly basis. Guess what? He's the one that came up with a lot of this idea, the concept even. All it took was him to just question me. I had all this trepidation about RV life because it's intimidating. And I didn't want to feel pressure to just pick up and go anytime somebody wanted to rent the house. And I think that that's basically a deal breaker for me. And I brought that up to him. I said, listen, I think I'm just going to cancel the whole RV idea. He said, why do you even have to leave? That one question changed my entire life. Your mentors don't have to be experts. Let that sink in. Your mentor, your coach, somebody offering you feedback, questioning your actions. Those people don't have to be experts to come up with great ideas. Hang out with creative, clever, ethical people, and they can change your life. So that's my takeaway from today's video is pick your hobbies based on things that will have residual value to you, and pick your community, people that are influential to you, very carefully by looking at their history of success, by looking at their creativity. I keep my distance from these friends of mine who are unemployed and not productive. I like them very much, but those aren't the people that I'm saying, hey, give me your feedback. While they may not be experts, they're also not proving themselves to be productive folks. Hang out with productive folks who have a track record of success, like Brix from Brix Fitness, who says, why do you even have to leave? Because he is always thinking out of the box with an entrepreneur state of mind. Results-based mentality. I'm looking for results-based people. And so guys, hopefully this has been helpful for you. That's just a little bit of food for thought for you. Hopefully we'll see you on the next video. Be a subscriber. I'm always here to help. Look forward to speaking with you soon, guys. Oh, by the way, check out our short-term rental, Camp Wood BV, campwoodbv.com. And we'd love to have you visit. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks. Take care. Alrighty, so I realize that some of you have not gotten one of the single most popular budgeting tools available, not to mention it's free, and that is called the Cash Flow Cruncher. So what I want to do today is walk you through the process of downloading your very own copy. It comes in the form of an Excel spreadsheet, so it's very easy to use, and it's quick to navigate. So let's go ahead and walk through that process together. Go to cashflowcruncher.com, which will take you to the download page. Simply type your email address into the field to claim your free copy and go ahead and select the red button. Immediately it'll pull up the download button, which will open a new Cashflow Cruncher spreadsheet. The first page it'll open is the Cash Flow Summary tab, which is a non-editable page. It's very important to understand that this opening tab will not require you to put any information into these fields. This actually imports the data from the other tabs below. Now, if you've ever used an Excel spreadsheet, you'll navigate the spreadsheet by going to individual pages down here. And it'll start with the revenue and assets page.